When the bird glides across the sky. That song I listened to during my insomnia last night. The Renaissance do have an exquisite taste in art, but this melody just keeps my mind going. Not suitable for sleeping. Erase.
Okay.
Next, today's breakfast. Boyan style.
Alright, give you guys a heads up. I am recording in 4K, so if there's any lag, it's because I'm recording in 4K. I'm just testing it right now. I know older games I could record in 4K, but I never tried this in 4K, so this is going to be new.
Erase it too. It was delicious, though. Alright, looks like my guest has arrived. Gotta handle the rest later. What? Do I look like some murmuring android to you?
Walter.
Sorry, President. Were you?
Tuning memories. Curious about my forte?
Yeah, give me a quick explanation.
I can extract frequency information from an object, use it as an anchor to draw out related memories, and store them in my mind. But the brain has limits, so I have to decide which memories to keep and which to discard, just like you saw earlier. It's different from amnesia. With amnesia, memories might still return. But when I erase something through memory tuning, I erase the frequency entirely. There's no recovering it.
Alright. Oh damn, so there's no recovering it, huh?
Alright, back to the point. I told you all that because it ties into what I mentioned in the message earlier. Correct.
The darkness.
I need your help to confirm something. May I borrow an item you always carry?
Why I gotta borrow it, man? Here, after the student card. God damn, what the fuck happened?
Oh, you still have it. Perfect. Objects with personal meaning carry stronger frequencies. Rover, I'll need to ask you a few questions. Let's begin.
Looked like he accidentally left it in his pants when he put it in the washing machine.
I have a general picture now. At the end of the celebration, you and Sigrika entered the dark side to solve the final riddle, and encountered another Sigrika. And you realized she was a fake when she said, "Should finding an answer really be so important?"
You got it all right. Amazing how much you learned just from that single card.
To me, your memories play like a film. I can pause and study them frame by frame.
I cannot wait till I get her.
So, what happened after the fake Sigrika revealed herself?
As long as she doesn't suck.
Then, there was a rabbit. I remember chasing it. The same one I saw right after entering the dark side.
I see. Thank you, Rover. I think I've found what I needed.
Sorry about the cough. I'm still coming over a cold that I had
when I said
2 weeks ago.
Compared the frequencies and found that the rabbit was likely the root cause of the dark side anomaly? The rabbit leads those who enter the dark side to face what they fear and try to avoid. Just like Sigrika meeting her alter ego.
Yeah.
Since then, the anomaly has persisted. Some students and professors have faced the same situation.
Gotcha. The Alice in Wonderland bunny. Except he doesn't have the
Given
clock.
the Grand Architect's teaser for you and Dr. Luke, that rabbit should be one of the Fraxidus's little tricks in this game of theirs. They harmed my students and colleagues with such despicable means. That rabbit is their pawn, which means I can turn it against them. We'll lure it out, capture it, and remove the anomaly at its source. Then, using my forte, I can extract information about the Fraxidus from it. But mobilizing the Academy's resources might alert our enemies. I need some more personal aid. Someone I trust, who knows the dark side well. And that's you.
Even if you didn't ask, I help anyway.
Wonderful. Hearing that
For my
ease.
queen. At your service, your majesty.
It's worth noting that while many have entered the dark side, only a few were chosen by the rabbit. While the celebration incident was a Fraxidus scheme targeting you and Sigrika, the other victims might have followed a pattern that drew the rabbit. Exactly. We need to find out what each of them did in the dark side and make comparisons. The common threads might be what attracted the rabbit. The Academy has already investigated the victims. Based on what we've found, a few possible factors stand out. Like how long they stayed in the dark side, whether they entered with a strong purpose or desire, and whether they brought anything back. Our next lead is a professor with a pretty strong opinion against the Academy's management. That's why you as a student are a better choice to approach him. Not exactly. Some of his beliefs just don't align with the executive's ideas. Setting that aside, I'll support your investigation from the dark side. My forte will be essential to uncover what they experienced. Once you speak with him, try to obtain one of his personal items. That'll let me relive his memories in the dark side.
So I'm on the bright side and you're on the dark side. Take care of yourself in there. Take care of yourself in there.
Now, I've texted you the basic info on that victim. And take this.
Makeup mirror. The hell you give me a makeup mirror for? It's gonna come in handy later on, isn't it?
Don't underestimate this little mirror.
Okay, something told me it was a communicator.
It's only natural for partners to have a private line, right?
I was just thinking it was like a walkie-talkie, but in mirror form.
It's getting late. I'm already on my way to the dark side. The on-campus investigation is in your hands now. Oh, and check your phone. I've sent you a new message.
Why you do this to me? Rabbit reflected in shades. You have a new message. The fuck? Dear Armstrong, student at Rebel College, Star Torch Academy. Greetings, thank you for your trust. A file transfer is waiting for your approval. To accept this, please reply with accept subscription. What happens if I reject it? Reply accepted. Force file transfer in progress. Ah, you son of a bitch.
Then tell me, is the time between holidays and weekdays physically symmetric? Fridays turn into weekends, but when weekends pass, it takes 4 whole days for Friday to come again. Maybe when they invented weekdays and weekends, they didn't think about that law. You know, science is rarely accepted by the masses at first.
I always wonder how that became to be.
Anyway, we should probably focus on the back-to-school exam. I heard President Lucila wrote the questions. Now just imagine our pass rate. Freshmen?
Yeah, I always wonder
better be
how
ready.
did someone come up with the weekday and the weekends.
Exam guides? You mean like notes, previous tests, or lecture reviews? Forget it. None of that works on President Lucila's exams.
Bro, he sounds like a fucking,
According to her, don't think of it as a test of knowledge, but an assessment of your life skills.
he sounds like a surfer dude. That's what he sounds like. The lazy students are like a fucking surfer dude. Like, right on, man. Catching the waves, bruh. Oh, I'm high as fuck, man. Now it's like a fucking hippie.
After all, here at Star Torch, knowledge isn't just for show. It's what lets you breathe and move forward.
He either sounds high as fuck or he sounds like a surfer dude.
Yeah, she really doesn't like those old scholars who keep talking about theories all day.
Speaking of our professors, is there anyone who might go easy on students? Maybe Professor Savi?
Professor Savi? Maybe. People say he treats students like his own kids. We just saw him earlier.
But isn't he one of those old scholars the president dislikes? I heard they had a dispute once. He refused to compromise his academic pursuits, and it all ended on a sour note.
Adult drama. Let's not dwell on it. Oh, say no more. He's nearby. You can find him up ahead.
Okay. Douchebag alert.
Well done. That voice? It's Professor Carl. You better answer him candidly. He's one of the tough nuts, just like Professor Savi.
Savi. He's probably prepping instruments. The man seems to be trapped in his research lately. Ever since he got back from the dark side, he's been calling for its shutdown, saying no one should go in. Caused another big argument with the top brass.
But why's that?
Why? Probably because of Lucila and her merry band. They must have botched something and Savi caught wind of it. You're new, so you probably wouldn't know. Savi and I don't really see eye to eye with Lucila. She's a fine teacher, but as the Academy's leader, hardly. If it's about scholarship, we have geniuses like Professor Mornier. If it's about leadership, we have investors with far more experience.
Hold on, you got something against my woman? Lucilia? You take that back, boy.
And yet, she, an average resonator with no special expertise, is now carrying the Academy's future. Really? Forget it. Don't even know why I'm bringing this up with a student. Guess I've been bottling that up for too long.
Need to go see a therapist about that.
About what Professor Carl just said.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. In my position, hearing skeptical voices is part of the job. But tell me, Rover, what do you think a president should be like? And where should Star Torch Academy be heading?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh, no rush.
So, when the launch program for Helios bugged out, how did you manage to recalibrate the parameters? And what about the live drive data? Watching a project come to life always gets me a little overexcited. I helped with part of the launch mechanism myself. Oh, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I'm Savi, professor from the Department of Engineering and a past recipient of the Space Trek Collective's Star Torch Prize. This prize hasn't been awarded in years due to the difficult situation. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not showing off.
Didn't Lene say something about him?
Keep it to remind myself that our science did make headway before. Though now... Anyway, what brings you here?
Lucilla mentioned that he's not on good terms with the management. I can't let him know I was sent here by her. Still, we're both victims of the dark side. Maybe approaching from that angle won't raise suspicion. I'm here to talk about the dark side. Sagrika and I had an accident there, and I heard other students and professors experience something similar. There are so many conflicting stories about it. As someone who'd been there, I want to know if everyone saw the same thing. You've entered it too, haven't you, Professor?
Before that, tell me, what did you see in there?
He don't want to say. You can see the look.
Unfortunately, although I did enter the dark side once, I didn't see any of that. Still, with all these incidents, the place should be completely sealed, especially from students. Now, I have to prepare for an experiment. We can have more discussion next time. Oh, and,
A badge? For me?
that medal's yours now. The Star Torch Prize may have been discontinued, but your contribution to the new solar ceremony deserves recognition.
I'll be delighted.
What we need now is another breakthrough in technology. So, take it as my personal acknowledgement.
Got it, old timer. Wait, what's this?
Yes, I've heard everything.
Looks like Professor Savi didn't want to open up about what he saw on the dark side.
Even so, that medal's a valuable lead. It's deeply connected to him. Please place the medal in front of the makeup mirror. I can't touch it myself, so I'll read and tune its frequency remotely.
Gotcha.
Excellent. Now, leave the rest to the adult.
Hey, I'm older than you. Actually, I don't know how old Rover is. I know Rover is old, but I don't know how old. Ooh, playing as her?
President, can you still hear me?
Shit, I can't use her combat.
Yes, the comms are stable. Let's begin.
This is strange. I was setting up the room according to the riddle the Academy gave me, but now it's... Who changed the riddle? Who altered the scene? Could it be that rabbit the students keep mentioning? I told you, you don't understand. You're just preying on desperate seekers of truth. I won't let anyone else enter this room.
So that's why Professor Savi was so determined to keep everyone out of the dark side.
Yeah, that bunny was giving me ReZero vibes.
He was protecting them in his own way. He feared
With
that
the red
other
eyes.
students or passionate teachers might trade their lives for an illusion of truth. Greatness isn't just about achievement. Sometimes it's about facing reality and still choosing to live with dignity. At Star Torch Academy, we pursue truth, yes, but we value the journey more than the destination. Weighing our worth on a scale? That's true ignorance. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Seville with the Academy's earlier findings...
The rabbit appearance is linked to time. The rabbit appearance is linked to the victim. The rabbit appearance is linked to Forte.
You're half right. The key isn't the Forte itself, it's what it acts upon. Remember? Professor Seville used his Forte to restore the scene, and other student victims used theirs to take something from the dark side. In both cases, they influenced the space itself. That's the real link.
Well, since we found the answer, I'll wait for you here. Hello? Lucilla?
Uh-oh.
Look, there's actually one more thing I didn't mention. After the celebration, every dark side victim shared one trait. They were all memory-type resonators, and there aren't many of us in the Academy. Only one remains. You understand what that means now, don't you?
It's the traitor, isn't it?
Focus my mind.
her.
Loosen my thoughts. Just a little. Give the threat an opening. A small price to draw it out. In that false professor's words, a fair trade it is. Since the Fraxidus went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast?
That student.
Oh.
You seem to trust him quite a lot.
There she is.
Mm-hmm. You'll understand once you meet him yourself. Anyway, how's your progress?
Was it
Just as
Hayuki?
planned. No one else remains in the dark side.
Is it Hayuki?
But the
Hiyuki?
rabbit's clever. Every room has traces of its frequency. I can't pin down its exact trail.
Huh. If it were easy to catch, that little feast wouldn't be half as entertaining, would it? And remember, if anything unexpected happens, you know what to do.
The next character I'm going to get.
Since the Fraxidus went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast?
So you knew it was a trap all along.
Of course. And I knew if I told you sooner, you'd either stop me or try to follow me. But there's something only you can do from the outside. The dark side is unstable by nature. Remember what I said? The Academy used riddles to regulate its gateways. Most have been replaced by Fraxidus riddles. But a few originals are still hidden in the Academy's archive. And the archive is inclusive. Be careful what you dig into. Rover, I need you to set a stable darkside exit with a riddle unknown to the Fraxidus.
Remember what you told Sagrika at the celebration? That means no matter what, we stick together.
Even if I said no, you'd come anyway, wouldn't you? Fine. The dark side is a maze. I'll leave a few clues behind to guide you.
Gotcha.
But if anything goes wrong, promise me, you'll get out immediately.
Stay calm.
Can
There
you
we
keep
go.
up?
Onward.
I can't control where I'm going while in zero gravity.
Found it. Oh, my magistrate.
I didn't know she was up
This is the one
here.
Kara recommended. Huh? There's even a real-time ranking. I resist. Found it. Oh, my magistrate.
I'm not reading
This
these
is the one
notes.
Kara recommended. Found
If you
it.
want to read them, you can
Oh,
pause the
my
video.
magistrate.
The alternative riddles for the new solar celebration. Guess this is what President Lucila wanted. Why is it tucked into a storyboard, though? Her hobby? Hope this helps.
Oh God, we're back here again.
You're here. This way.
If I follow this path, it should lead me to the president. That's odd. Why are tacit discords?
Yep, Neil's going to fight be here.
They're all moving towards her.
Yes, just like that.
God damn, you don't gotta go that hard.
Yes, just like that.
I know people's gonna be taking those audio cues and use them for certain animations, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Because that audio cue doesn't sound too sauce at all.
Tacit discords are gathering around here. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. Strike through the shadows. This is...
Like, I need to get some halls or something.
The Tragic Life of Lucila. Remake. Scene 1. Action. The pitiful girl repeats her past, grows up again, and again arrives at Star Torch Academy, standing once more at a crossroads.
Oh, that would have been a perfect screenshot. God damn it. That would have been a perfect thumbnail.
Now I'll announce the results of the Star Torch Academy presidential election. The vote was jointly conducted by each department's committee and the new Federation Special Investigation Panel. Professor Lucila, congratulations. You've been elected as the new president of Star Torch Academy.
Nani?
Well then, President Lucila, care to say a few words?
That's amazing, Professor Lucila. Oh, should I say President Lucila now?
Thank you for your trust, but I don't intend to accept. Compared to others at the Academy, don't you think I'm a bit too ordinary? I have no major academic achievements, nor administrative experience. Honestly, sometimes I even feel small standing among all of you. Making a nobody the shepherd is dangerous for everyone, isn't it? So, please understand my choice. I'm content following at the back of the flock. I request a new election.
She looks so different without the hat being on.
Everyone please be seated.
Professor Lucila, have you really made up your mind? Isn't this a bit hasty?
I made up my mind, I'm leaving.
At least she knows her place. Let's just set a new election date and move on.
Let me guess what you're after. Targeting Sigrika was just a diversion. You wanted the Academy
that close-up
to
shot, though.
intervene. X, the memory-type resonator is affected in the dark side. And you knew I'd see it. That was your invitation. So this little play, it was meant for me and all the memory-type resonators. You're afraid of something in us, aren't you? Something that threatens your grand scheme. You put on quite a hilarious show, I'll give you that. But you came to the wrong audience. You can ramble about pasts and futures all you like, but I only focus on the present. And that's exactly why your message in that film disgusts me. I don't deny the doubt, the struggle, or the pain we face in our search. Every soul in Star Torch Academy has endured those. But the weight of civilization demands shoulders to bear it. And we, right from the beginning, are a flock, walking willingly toward our own end.
My eyes.
If the campfire's dying out, then these lambs you mock will burn themselves, just to walk one more mile before the final breath.
1,000 miles.
No glory sought, no remembrance needed. We'll lie down here, leaving not a trace. But what's the point of it all? The point? You, who watch us burn. And one more thing. Whether I deserve to be the president? That's not for your cheap words or your lousy films to decide.
Damn.
If you're so desperate to tear me down, that only proves I'm doing something right. Tell me, who's the real desperate one here? You're not the only one with backup. Checkmate. You're here.
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Come on, we've still got work to do.
Still, congratulations. You've won this round.
One? I never agreed to play your little game. And neither did my students. Right, Rover?
Flattering myself? That hurts. I worked very hard setting up those trials for you.
Wait, that's the Grand Architect, isn't it? I just saw the hat with the
If you
pointy
didn't
thing
enjoy
atop.
them, don't worry. There'll be a next round. And I promise it'll be far more thrilling.
It's the Grand Architect.
Because next time, we'll be betting on the very fate of Lahai Roy? Will it go boom and vanish? Or will the flames of Star Torch keep burning?
He's in his girl persona again. He wants to be best girl.
I can't wait. Truly, I can't wait for our next meeting.
Yep, that's her. I can tell by the palm on top of her hat. That's the Grand Architect. He wants to be best girl. It takes a man to be best girl.
Our next meeting. It's all right. At least we dealt with the source of the dark side's anomaly. I know you've got many questions, but let's get out of here first.
I thought it was her for a second.
You said the things in the dark side wouldn't hurt them.
Didn't I do what you asked? You wanted to help Zagrika, so I tweaked the dark side to help her see herself clearly. Besides, no one got hurt, right? Your friend, your teacher, and Rover. I should thank you, actually. You helped me finish an experiment.
Experiment?
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them?
Wait, she's a memory type resonator?
And what other tricks is this petty academy hiding? A Miko wielding a sword? Come, my sweet darling. We've still got much to do.
They know what they're doing with this girl. They know what they're doing with this Grand
What
Architect.
about the rabbit? Isn't it your pet?
We don't keep trash. We dump it.
But I thought that was a cookie for a second. And she has to smile. Okay.
So, please try hard to be useful if you don't want to be disposable.
She had the smug smile, so yeah.
Don't worry. I know the dark side pulls people toward what they fear and try to escape from. But I learned to face my past honestly long ago. You want to know?
Didn't you say you wanted to introduce a new course? Star Torch guidelines, from strangers to confidants? Students and teachers should get to know each other, right? Maybe this counts as our first class.
I really set myself up for that one. Well, before I turned 20, I couldn't tell which memories were mine and which belonged to the ones I had read. As I absorbed more and more of them, I saw too many births and deaths. I started to feel how small and ignorant I really was. That's exactly what the dark side preyed on. It then recreated the predicament I once lived through. The Fraxidus was questioning me, the representative of Startorch Academy. When the future offers no answers, and existence itself is destined to fade, can anything we do in our brief and ignorant lives truly matter? As a student of Startorch Academy, what do you think, Rover? That's the kind of answer you'd say. Back then, I joined the Space Trek Collective without a real purpose. But luckily, just like you, I met a good teacher. My teacher was an ordinary man, Arroya, in charge of observation in the Frostlands. We both spent our days watching and recording, each in our own realm. But he never saw himself as just an observer. Again and again, he made connections with people and the things he studied, and built bridges between them. It was like how we draw lines between the stars now. In these perilous Frostlands, each person is a point of light for another. Maybe I used to stand too high, never stooping to feel the emotions in those memories. The ones that needed time to settle for an ordinary person. When I revisited the memories I once read, I realized they all shared one thing in common. Everyone spends their whole life searching for answers. And it's those very answers that give meaning to our journey toward the future, even if we might find nothing in the end.
Okay.
No, I'm still searching. In that sense, I'm the same as all of you. Just another student on the path. So, don't worry. Until I find it, the Fraxidus won't be able to shake me. Also, about that Miko lady you're curious about. My lips are sealed on that, I'm afraid. A president has her principles, not to mention the Academy's safety protocol. But one day, you'll see her again. Anyway, I still have to write a full report on the dark side. Leave the rest to the adults now. It's getting late, Rover. I'll see you in class. Has this game truly ended?
Graphic setting after this. There she is.
It's just the two of us now. No need for all the formality, Hiyuki.
Okay, I said Hayuki, but it's Hiyu. Okay, so I was right. The second option, Hiyuki. I said either Hayuki or Hiyuki.
Oh, and just so you know, the maintenance fee for that blade will be coming out of your paycheck this month.
Which blade?
The one you used in the dark side. That makes it the fourth you've broken so far. Try to be gentler the next time, will you?
Sure. What about my own sword?
Its maintenance is mostly done. Don't worry, you'll have it back soon. Want to try one? It's pretty popular among the students.
Not hungry.
Candy's supposed to be eaten when you're not hungry. That's what makes it taste good. Go on, try it. Have you swallowed it?
Mm-hmm. A bit sour, and my tongue's tingling. Not my favorite.
Huh. No reaction at all. That's odd. When Sigrika and the others ate theirs, they...
What?
You're no fun.
He saw me. Does that affect your plan?
It's fine. The Fraxidus didn't just set the trap for me. It was meant to draw you out as well. They've noticed your existence. I'm sorry for keeping you confined, for trying to hide your power. In the end, it still came to light.
We both knew this day would come sooner or later.
So, would you consider moving back to the Academy for now? If anything happens, you can respond right away. The Fraxidus went to great lengths to tamper with the dark side, but it poses a little actual threat to the Academy. At worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Threnodian too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
What do you need me to do?
Now's not the time. You should know that the Space Trek Collective was built atop the Threnodian. That's why we've prepared countless contingency plans. Even if every single one failed.
Oh, she got it on her hip.
The Threnodian completely consumed the Collective. We still have a final card to play. The wish-granting Miko. You.
Her testing mark is on her hip. Was there any other resonators that had a testing mark on her hip? No, I think she might be the first one.